we just I had to extend the time a little bit because we were trying to get that chair. We have a big chair that we dropped right next to the motor. It was a little bit hard. We've had so much rain here. Let's pull this chat up, make sure see if I can. Yeah, we've had so much rain lately that this motor, it might be a little bit deeper in the mud right now because we're right next to the main channel of the lake here. So we're trying to, let's see I'll turn y'all around here. What we got going on, we got that life preserver right there tied to the rope, and that rope is going down on a chair that we've put excuse me put right next to the motor. So hey Kelbo, so that's what we got going on. I'm already suited up, ready to dive. Once we confirm it on Sonar, then I'm gonna try to dive it. It's the water. I mean, I'll let y'all look at the water again. Look how clean the water is today. So the water might be a factor too. I'm gonna try to dive it, and if I get down there and I don't feel safe or whatever, then I have to pull out. But we'll do my best and try to get this motor back up today. I'm ready to get this motor up. I'm not sick. This is my seasonal allergies. I always get a cough right around this time of the year, right as the seasons are starting to change. And we've had a lot of crazy weather here in Tennessee. And yes, the water is a lot calmer, a lot smoother. So it's smoother and everything, but the visibility, I'd say I'm probably gonna have about 4 inches of visibility. Got Captain Shay there in the background. You're gonna see a lot of Shay here this summer. Me and him are gonna be working together on a lot of stuff. Yeah, Mary, it's been crazy weather everywhere. Hey, Kathy. But let's see what we got going on over here. Let's see if we've got it marked.
I'm guessing, so Shay, if you'll go and do just a 180 and go back through that same path.
Hey, Susan.
It was like maybe 5-6 feet away.
Oh, okay.
It looked like on screen, but I want you to see it.
Yeah.
So that you can say, we may need to drag that a little closer.
Yeah. It's been a crazy couple weeks here in Tennessee. And also again, guys, big shout out to Towboat US. They're letting us use their boat again. So big shout out to them, Towboat US, Fontaine Marine. I think I put the link to them in the description below. So, and also, let's see who all is on here.
Coming to your right.
Oh geez, look at this, guys. Look at this. This is the kind of boaters we have to deal with on Percy Priest. Look at them just zooming straight by us. They just went right over our marker, didn't they?
Yeah, hold on.
Jeez, hold on, guys. Wow. This is the kind of people that we have to deal with on Percy Priest. They see us, we've got lights on. We're obviously a towboat here, and yeah, that's just crazy. Very inconsiderate. So, good morning, adventures with Bradley. Yeah, and I appreciate all y'all tuning in. That was a close call right there. They almost just hooked the rope, and that'd have been a disaster for them, really. And yet, so this is Shay. He's gonna be working with me. We're gonna be working with Towboat this summer. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what we got going on up here, guys. We got Mike on the Sonar. Yeah, Kathy, that would have been bad. I would hate that for them, and I mean that would mess our marker up. So that would be bad. Hey, Angela.
Take it one more time, Shay.
Angela, I'm gonna mod you in too. I've seen you as a moderator on other channels. That way we can get a mod on here.
Oh.
What happened?
I don't know. Yeah, he turned, so it messed up the image.
Oh.
What, do we hit that same pad?
Yeah, just hit. It's gonna kind of go towards the red buoy because this is
Yeah, that's off to the left of where the chair's at.
So it needs to be right through there.
Say hi, Captain Mark.
Big fish. Hi guys.
Let's see what we got going on there. Hey, Mark, Cecil, Adventures with Bradley. Let's see. Is that the chair?
That's the chair. Man, there's a fish hovering right over it, and the motor is like right in here.
All right. So do you think the chair's right on top of it?
It's like right next to it.
Okay, well that's the best we're gonna get. So, yeah, Mark, that's what we're hoping. We've had a struggle relocating it. We had it marked on the Sonar, and we've had a really big struggle relocating it. So, hopefully we get this going. So. Did we throw the dive flag up?
No, I'm about to.
Yeah, let's throw that dive flag up, and that way maybe people will be a little bit more considerate. I mean, we have the lights on and everything. Yeah, we need to go back over and get that rope and tighten it up. Yeah, that's what we are going to do that because that was crazy, and they did that on purpose. Yeah, I mean, the lights should have been enough for them. You don't buzz a boat with hazard lights on it. Once we get that, we got our big dive flag up there now. Can't miss that. And we're about to get anchored off here. Once we get anchored off, I'm gonna hop in and start getting my gear ready, and I'll put the live stream to I'll give the live stream to one of the deckhands here.
Yeah. Close.
Yeah, no, you don't have to be right. Well, yeah, try to be right as close to me as you can.
No, for sure. I'm gonna try and stay right over you. So.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Bradley.
Got the horn ready for him.
Yeah, that's what Bradley said. Next time they speed by, blow the air horn.
Oh yeah. There you go. Nice cold hand there.
Yeah. I know. I mean, we are kind of in a channel, but I mean, yeah. That's always good to make sure you're zipped up. Hey, Dips of History, welcome. Thanks for that. Yeah, we're off the main channel, so.
I mean, you could at least slow it a little down.
It's going good, Britt. It's you know, other than this motor being MIA, it's been pretty good. So yeah. Say hi, Mark. This is Mike. Muddy Bottom Adventures. If anybody wants to drop Muddy Bottom Adventures link in here, that'd be great. Wesley, I'm gonna make you a mod too. You've been awesome to me and my channel. Let's see. I'll go ahead and mod Britt into. This is mod. This is my mod day. I haven't really had a live where I modded a bunch of people. Once we get anchored off, I'm gonna hop in this water. Hey Britt, you wanna check out this water here? This is how you like this visibility? About 4 inches. This is gonna be great. Hey Jacob, I'll mod you in too. Mods for everybody. Turn y'all back around. Somebody drop Jacob's link too in here. Chaos Divers. I've been enjoying his stuff. And if one of the mods, so I'll mention this real quick because it might get crazy here in a minute. gonna mention this in the one of the mods wants to pull in the links from my description. We have shirts available now. Me and Mike both have shirts available. They're on my wife's website, Pretty Creative. So if you go in the description, the link should be there, and one of the mods can drop that here in a second. But that's where you can get a Die for Good T-shirt. And the first 10 Die for Good T-shirts I sell, I'm gonna sign if you want it signed. Just make sure you mention that you want it signed to us, and we'll get that done. And yeah, so make sure you go get a Die for Good T-shirt. Also, there's a community post that's a giveaway for one of the shirts too. I'm gonna give a shirt away to somebody who likes my Facebook page, and give a shirt away to someone to my 5,000 subscriber. I'm only 15 away from 5,000, so I'm gonna give a shirt to I'm giving 3 shirts away: Facebook page, 5,000 subscriber, and someone who comment on that community post. So that's exciting. And then if you just want to buy one, you can go to Pretty Creative and get you one. It's gonna help support me and everything. And yeah, Depths of History. I was really fortunate to be with Depths of History when he hit 100,000. So that was pretty cool. That was an exciting time for everybody. Thank you, Jacob, for that link. So it looks like we're anchored off and everything's calming down a little bit. So I'm gonna we got everything good, everything marked.
Yeah, so we're anchored in, we're literally right above it. So the line's right here. You can obviously see.
Yeah.
Just the only thing I want to do is get the line, the other end of the line back over to us.
Yeah, I'll swim it. Yeah.
And then you can drop down the line, and hopefully you're right there on top of it.
Yeah, sounds good. So I'm gonna hand this to who wants to talk to people.
Shay does.
Shay, you want to talk to people?
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah. Let's see. Mike's dad is watching.
My dad?
Yeah, it says Mike's dad is watching.
Hi, Mom and Dad.
Hey everybody, sorry if I missed I'm trying to keep up with everybody. Sorry if I missed you, but I'm about to go get suited up. I'm handing y'all to Shay, and I might just set you up right here on this tripod, so Shay can kind of talk to you and keep you updated on what's going on. And I'm gonna get dive ready.
There we go, Mike's channel. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Inside and then outside, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, just
I gotta get it up over your hoo-yah there.
all right, I can do the rest.
I'm getting the last few things rigged up here so we can get in the water. It's a lot getting in and out of these suits and all the gear. Just cut. You're live. Hi. Hey, Claire.
Also, tell them about, I'm going to be dropping a video probably tomorrow with that I had
From Brandywine.
Yeah,
Yeah, so he's putting together a video of all the footage. Well, all the footage we could get. We were both in the water for a lot of the time, so we had a compilation of videos. It's SHEA, Adventures with Bradley. Yeah, we had a bunch of videos from a bunch of different people that were watching us out there at Brandywine get stuff done. It's a little hard to be in the water and take some videos at the same time, especially with so much going on. Had a lot of equipment going on out there. We had a tow pro out there using a heavy-duty wrecker, and you know, there's a lot going on we have to pay attention to. Yeah, Mark, that's it. So he's putting together a video of all of our days of work out there, pulling out boats, pulling out boat lifts. We potentially may be going back to help with the dock removal if we think it's safe. Right now with the water conditions, it seems like it's a little iffy. We're gonna have to take it day by day and make sure above all that Bryson and I stay safe out there, in the water, on top of the water, all that. There's a few sketchy situations when we were getting those boats and lifts pulled out, so trying to avoid that if we do go back to help with the dock removal itself. Safety is number one when it comes to anything out here. So got.
You want me to hold it while you get in?
We got.
Just you have to make it where it lays face up.
Like that?
We got Bryson getting his gear in the water right now. Let's see here.
I've got your friend.
Hood and gloves.
This, if you want to see, kind of, this is how we kind of load our gear in. We get it floating, get it on top of the water. It's pretty heavy, so it's a little difficult to just get in there with it all on. So we get in the water and then we get loaded up. We got everybody working up here at the front, getting Bryson's computer on, getting all his gear on. It's pretty chilly out here still in the water. Probably, let's see here, what it's warming. Yeah, up in Ontario, I'm sure it's a lot colder than it is here. We've been looking at about 40-degree water temps. Bryson's got his dry suit on. I've just been using a 7mm wetsuit. It's pretty chilly in that. The face gets a little numb after a while either way. But we're working on getting more gear together so that we can be ready for all the different situations here in the very near future. Right now we're in winter pool out here on the lake, so water level's down. We've had a lot of rain after our ice and snowstorm, so it's pretty murky out here. As you can see, it seems like it's clearing up a little bit from yesterday. Old Hickory was a little bit worse than it is out here, but it's not much better here. There's less sticks and logs though. Percy Priest is just it's a reservoir, it's a flood control lake, so it's not actually on the Cumberland River. It flows into the Cumberland River.
Did you get your watch on?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna wear it. I might.
All right, Bradley, we'll see you here in a minute. But yeah, it's pretty calm out here today, other than a few of these guys tearing through here.
So much better than it was on Sunday when we were out here. Sunday was a nightmare.
It's I think the high today is in the mid 60s. It was a little chilly this morning. I think about 40 degrees. Water temp, I'm sure, is still. I think it's still about 40 degrees or so. If this is correct on here, not sure.
Hold on,
Yeah, Angela, commenting on the stream helps it grow, sharing the channels of all the people that we're working with, all the people we've got out here. We like everyone to get some mentions, and we want to help everyone build up their channels, and we're all out here trying to work together for the greater good of things. You know, when someone loses something, we want to be able to come help them find it. We don't like the lake taking it down and keeping it for a number of reasons. The fish might like it down there though. Yeah, thanks Angela. We like seeing people liking our stuff, liking our streams. Let me adjust this camera a little bit. You can see back here, Bryson's down back there at the corner of the boat. Mark's helping him get the remainder of his gear on.
It's showing 54 degrees.
Yeah, this one might be off over here. Who knows? The hummingbird on this towboat's seen its better days. It's a little rough, but it gets the job done.
My tank's low for some reason.
What you got?
2,000.
Okay. Well, once you get down to, if you're down there for very long, just come up. I'll get that other tank into you. Yeah. Bryson's a little lower than we like to start on some of our tanks. We've been out working at Brandywine and haven't gotten back to our compressor to get everything completely filled back up. Yeah, Bradley, no problem. We'll see you next time. We know everyone's got lives. We appreciate you stopping by. See Bryson back there in the back. He's putting on his new mask. We got comms coming for it, coming up. They're in the mail right now. Hopefully we'll have them beginning of next week. So we'll be testing those out once they do come in, and then shortly after that, we'll be I'll be getting the buddy comm station. I'll probably have to shave this beard off to get a full face mask on instead to be able to run with those. But what is your page called? So we've got, one second. We got Bryson's Dirt Water Diver. We got Adventures with Purpose. What else is there?
Dive for Good.
Dive for Good. Sorry. Muddy Bottom Adventures as well. So there's a few different, I think some people have linked a couple of those. If you scroll back up through the, Chaos Divers is another one. If you go back up through the comments, I think we've had a few people link some of those. We got another boat coming through here. Stick by the boat for a second, Bryson. Hopefully this guy sees our flag and stays. Yeah, he's swinging out wide. He's at least giving us a little bit of a berth there. These guys out here when they're, Thanks. Yeah, the beard's probably gonna have to go though. It's nice in the winter, but it doesn't work very well with face masks and stuff. But yeah, you gotta, this time of year, this is the fisherman's lake. It's not really as hospitable for people like us out here now. Into April, come into May, they bring winter pool up, they raise the water back up. There's no birds out there. Well, they're out there. I don't know if you can quite see it over here, out ahead maybe. They're way out there. We got a little rock shoal where there's a bunch of birds hanging out right there. During the summer, we wouldn't have that out of the water. There's a pole marker over there that marks an obstruction in the water. You gotta steer clear of those.
Here it comes, Bryson. Couldn't hear you in the water. Okay.
Yeah, so Muddy Bottom's motor came off, so we're out here getting it back in. Bryson and I are doing dirt water recovery services this summer. We just teamed up together. We'll be helping out Towboat US and working for other customers, getting stuff sorted out, and if someone loses something, we can be out here on the lake and help them out, maybe find it. Bryson found a lot of stuff for people last year. There's a lot of cliffs that people jump off out here, so they lose watches and phones and sunglasses and all sorts of stuff. So you'd be surprised. Sometimes I've taken him out quite a few times, and he's just dove a few of the more popular areas, and I think one day he came up with about 10 different pairs of sunglasses. So sometimes we just find some treasures down there, not even knowing what we're looking for. Yeah, I think these last couple fishermen are being a little bit better than the first guy who came by us earlier. We got our dive flag up, got the strobes on. We're in a towboat, so most people out here on the water know what that means. Some people don't seem to care. There's a lot of fishing tournaments out here, and sometimes the guys might be late for check-in, or might need to get off the water, or might need to hit one more hole or something, and they think that their fish are a little bit more important than having some common courtesy to the other boaters out here. So actually last year on July 3rd, one of my buddies was in his 30-foot Baja and had a bass boat try and park in the cabin of it. Almost sunk his boat out there with his dog and his girlfriend out there with him. So there's some dangerous boaters out here at times. You got to really watch yourself, especially around the holidays. So we're trying to do our due diligence to keep everybody safe out here, but you can't control everybody out here. It's kind of like being out on the road. You're taking a chance every time you get out there. Yeah, we got Bryson's down here. He's can we get it? Yeah, there he is. He's about to go under. He's gonna follow our line down and see if we can't find what we're looking for. We're hoping this is a smooth and easy one. sorry for the camera work. I'm getting used to Bryson's gimbal here. What's up? You good? Move black. You need it? Yeah, right here. All right. Had to. Hey there, Christy. Sorry, had to grab Bryson. He's got an airline for his dry suit. You've got to be able to control your buoyancy in the dry suit as you go down, as well as not have it come in and tighten up on you too much, so you can inflate the suit and deflate the suit based on what you need to do.
He's going down.
All right, Bryson's taking it down now, so hopefully the marker is pretty close to what we're looking for. It's pretty muddy out here. It's been a little while since the motor went down. It's probably got a little bit of silt and mud built up around it. We think,
With the rain and everything.
yeah, rain running down through there, and you saw how some of these bass boats come through here. That stirs up a lot of muck and other stuff too. So
It's been just over a week. It's still fairly.
let's see here. Yeah, Angela, I'm gonna have to shave for the mask for sure.
Back to the baby face.
Yeah, there's a few ways. I might be able to keep it a little trimmed up and short. You can actually you can wax the sides of the seals and stuff. Can we see Bryson on the sonar?
Well, we're not moving right now.
Yeah, we're not moving, so the transducer, you kind of got to be moving. When you're anchored, it's not really going to pick up stuff. You got to scan past it so it can read the differences in the water. Yeah, Wesley, to get a tight seal, I mean, with my normal face mask right now, I take some Burt's Beeswax and I put it right under my nose area here, and it still leaks a little bit, but you can, when you're under there, as it starts to leak, you can just tilt your mask and blow out your nose and the air will shoot out that water. You can do some of the same stuff with like Bryson's mask. It actually purges itself. So if he starts taking on water, it fills the lower part of the mask. As he breathes out, it pushes out the water through a valve on the bottom. And what's nice about his mask too, it's got an airflow that goes over the front of the face of the mask, so the fresh air coming out of the tank will kind of keep it from fogging up down there. I have some problems with fogging. I sometimes have to flood my mask actually to get rid of the fog, because you get down there and if you're warmer than the water around you, you start getting that condensation in there, and makes it hard to see. So I'll let some water in, I'll shake it around, clear the mask, and blow it back out. You just kind of got to be comfortable with filling up your mask full of water under there. So it can be a little nerve-wracking sometimes if you're having to do it constantly. You want to try and have as best of a fit as you can. Hopefully. Yeah, baby shampooed, I've tried everything. I also snowboard and do some other stuff. I've been a swimmer my whole life. I've always had, I have problems with fogging in my lenses. I've tried every different solution and fix there is, and it just kind of happens to me. Yeah, I get a little hot in the face, a little red going on there, a little sweat, and all of a sudden it's fogged up, but it's not a big deal. Once you learn how to manage it, you can take care of it. Yeah, so we got Bryson. Let's see here. He's down here. You'll see kind of, yeah, you see that water, his bubble trail's popping up. So when the water is not moving around a whole lot, you can use that as a pretty good marker of where he's at. But when you're in an area where there's a lot of movement and stuff, sometimes that bubble trail could be it could be a little bit off. There's been times I took Bryson out where he'd be about 50 yards away from where his bubble trail would come up. It just kind of depends on what you got going on that day. This should be pretty dead under us. You can see how it's kind of moving a little bit. He followed our line straight down, so the bubble should be kind of coming straight up from where he's at. We're not too deep either. Bryson, that we were around 32 feet, I believe, is where we dropped our marker at. So Hey, Paula. Not too deep out there, but definitely deep enough. You still got to be careful regardless. Doesn't matter how deep you are. So Bryson will take that rope down there that we've dropped the marker, and he can go out about a foot and do a circle off of the marker, and then he can, if that doesn't hit it, then he can let another foot out, do another circle around it. With this low visibility, he's gonna have to use a lot of his hands to try and feel for what we're looking for down there. With that silty, muddy bottom too, everything kind of gets covered and looks the same. When you're down that low, you lose most of the coloring. You're looking for shadows. Wesley, we actually got the last 2 boats out yesterday. It was actually the easiest 2 boats of the lot. So all the boats are out. Currently got some people bidding contracts for the removal. We've put in our bid with 2 different contractors that would like to use our services. But we're just gonna kind of have to see what the situation is. Obviously, Bryson and I are going to do whatever's safest for us. Yeah, I think the final count was about 12 boats, I think. 12 boats, about 8 boat lifts, maybe 10 boat lifts, and then a bunch of jet ski lifts. And then I think about 6 jet skis. I'd have to tally it all back up. We were working pretty hard out there, and each day we kind of got a different amount of stuff done based on the situation. So you lose track of things. Thanks, Angela. Sometimes you're out there and you're working hard, you're out in that cold water, and end of the day you can't keep track of some stuff. Oh yeah, Christy. Yeah, cold water's no good when it comes to having conditions like that. I can't wait for it to warm up too. So when Phyllis, he does have dive lights. He did not take dive lights down with him today. When it's this murky, the dive lights actually cause a light dispersion effect, so it actually can work against you. No. All right.
Yeah, I watched it. You did.
Okay. Well, we didn't have any luck on that one. We're gonna have to come up with a patina. We are near Long Hunter Park. The air temperature today, right now it's probably about 50 in the 50s, and then the water temperature is a similar 50s. And Wesley, I actually just started diving last year, so I started taking Bryson out, and then I've been in the water my whole life, done a lot of snorkeling, free diving, not free diving, but lobster diving and stuff. Got a lot of family in Florida. I started diving and kind of just took to it pretty naturally. So I don't have a lot of experience when it comes to the diving aspect, but I'm real good at picking things up pretty quick, and I'm a really good swimmer. At my best, I used to be able to swim about a mile and a half before I was gassed out completely. Grew up swimming my whole life, so that's a big part of it.
Don't apologize. Get closer.
So that's a big part, being able to control your breathing. You see Bryson back there. We're gonna get him back up on board. So if he had found the motor, he had a lift bag with him, a 100-pound lift bag. He would have attached that to it and then used his tank to fill that lift bag.
Tie this off somewhere.
Do what? Tie it off?
Yeah, just somebody, so it doesn't float away.
You pull the chair back up.
Excellent.
All right, sorry guys, I'm helping Bryson out a little bit with his equipment. We're gonna tie it off. let's see here. Yeah, Wesley. Me and Bryson make a pretty good team. That's kind of was the plan. So it's already helped us out a bit.
Step on the motor.
Claire, I think we're gonna keep trying to find this. We don't have anything really lined up quite yet. There's a few more recoveries for boats. Blue Turtle Bay was another marina that had some dock collapses. A few boats went down, so I believe there's a cabin cruiser we're gonna have to go help with. Yeah, Christy, it gets pretty cold regardless, even in the spring. You know, the water temp once you start getting down below, it only gets so warm depending on where you're at. Corey, you know, the temperature of the ground is going to control a lot of what the temperature to the water is. So even in the summer, it can still be a little cool down there depending. But that's why we got there's Bryson. He's
Woo!
back up. Pretty chilly down there.
That was pretty crazy. We got I had zero visibility. What I did was followed the chair down, and I got some slack on the rope, about 5 foot of slack. I did a 5-foot circle. That takes a while just to do that, because making sure I'm not missing anything. Hey Patina, yeah, it's fairly chilly today, but let's see, we got Sean S. Hey Sean. Yeah, Christy, dry suits are the way to go. I'm not in the picture. Yeah, dry suits are the way to go for sure. You can get some really good wetsuits, and I do like wetsuits to a certain point, but after that, it's, you know, you just get so cold so quick in a wetsuit, even when you're in, like, the other day, what was it, Shay, the other day? 38?
Yeah, 38 degrees.
38 degrees in Old Hickory, so yeah, it was you'll get cold in a wetsuit in that. So, but yeah, guys, so with us having to remark this, I'm probably gonna close this live out, and since we didn't, that first target wasn't it, I went down to 28 feet. We were right at 28 feet on the bottom there, and I was digging up all sorts of stuff. I was hearing boats come by. It's crazy that the boats in clear water are louder than they are in this kind of water. You can barely hear a boat, but how close did that boat come when I was under there?
He was swung out pretty good.
Okay, he did go out there, so yeah, that's good. All right, Wesley, well, thank you for that, and we'll I'm gonna close this live out. Shay, if you hit the X up there, y'all have a